Hey, Puddy. She's Koi. He is 1 year and 8 months now. I know I said I was going to do a video when he was like 1 year 6 months, but it didn't happen, did it, puppy? Boom. So, quite a few things have happened since I last made a video. Oh, I threw that wrong. But, yeah, it's been a while. Since then, he's actually been to London. That was, I mean, before London, I was super stressed because I was thinking there's going to be loads of cats and squirrels, and he doesn't like cats, or he does like cats. I'm not sure which one. He either loves them or he wants to, let's go. He either loves them or he wants to eat them, and he's never met one, so I don't actually know which one it is. But yeah, he went to London before I was stressing out. Then we got there and he was really good, although I think a lot of it was good because he was stressed, because he basically slept. Like, we'd go out, took him for a walk around the Thames and went to Shake Shack, and he was falling asleep on the tube before we even got home. And he didn't destroy the hotel room, which is a good one. So he went to London. He did very well. He saw Trafalgar Square. He saw Buckingham Palace. We went up the Tower Bridge. We had a good time, didn't we? And we had to drive there. He didn't go on a plane. Just FYI. Come on, let's go. Just FYI. I don't think I could put him in a little crate and then just leave him with a bunch of strangers that are going to put him on a plane. And then he'd have to go through that stress by himself. That would be horrifying. He's also been, we had another holiday, we had another holiday in Italy since, so he also went to Venice, which was crazy busy. I mean, we went on holiday off season to try and avoid the crowds, and the beach area was pretty quiet, but the Venice trip, oh my god, it was so crowded, and he still did so well. It was a lot for me, so it must have been a lot for him. I didn't expect it to be so busy. I probably wouldn't have brought him if I knew if it was that busy. But we were also gone for quite a while, and we couldn't have left him in the hotel room for like 6-8 hours. I think we were gone 6. I can't remember. So yeah, he's been to Venice and London since. He's a well-travelled pup. He's also pretty expensive to bring on holiday. The Italy holiday was charging us 25 quid per day just to have the dog with us. It's not quid, euros, because I don't live in England anymore, and I still say quid constantly. So we had like 10 days there, so it was like 250 euros. And then he had a bit of a dicky bum, because he normally eats raw meat, but we couldn't give him raw meat because we had no freezer. So he was on kibble, and it didn't agree with him, and he pooped all over the wall in the corridor right outside the elevator, because he woke me up whining, and I was like, oh god, I've got to go. I get dressed as fast as possible, start running out and pressing the elevator button, and he starts crouching. I'm like, no, Corey, please. On the wall, on the carpet, the only place with carpet. It literally would have been better to let him poop in the hotel room because there's no carpet there. That was €100 charge. Yeah. And we also went to Bow Bow Beach, which was a dog beach, and we saw 2 German shepherds. He didn't care though. He's not reactive anymore, but he doesn't want to play with other dogs. So he was just kind of like, yeah, whatever. We did see a Great Dane and 2 Bernese mountain dogs, and I guess they were so big. I mean, the Great Dane was huge. I think it was still a puppy as well, but it was enormous. That freaked him out. He had a little bark at the Bernese and the Great Dane. He was like, oh no. But yeah, his reactivity is basically gone. You can walk right past dogs and the dogs will be screaming and yelling at him and wanting to eat his testicles, and he'll just be like, okay, we're just going. Like, he's grown up so well since, like, 7 months, and it was like 7.5 months when he went crazy reactive. I already mentioned that in the previous video. But oh my god, he was horrible then. And now it's just like he's so well behaved. Like other dogs are literally lunging, trying to bite him, and he's just like, can you not? Just leave me alone. I want to walk. I mean, during the time when we were in Italy, there were loads of people with dogs on extendy leads. Like, not always little, but mostly like little, aggressive dogs on extendy leads. And they wouldn't even lock the lead. Like, these dogs were literally just running towards us, growling and snapping because these owners can't lock the lead. And he's just like, no, whatever, don't care. Walk away. So good. Even one dog nearly got his testicles because we walked past it, and the man holding the dog had locked it when we walked past. As soon as we went past, gave the dog the lead again. His dog, turned around and ran straight for him. It's like, oh my god. But no, he was so good about that. He's grown up. It's kind of sad because like he's less excitable than he was. He's a lot calmer, obviously, but like I miss his little puppy excitedness. Yes, I do. He also had we had a trip to the lake, and he dived in, and like this part was wet, and then he was on a boat for a while, and you can kind of still see that the fur's missing. He had a terrible skin infection, and like he kept like grabbing it, and all of the hair was like coming out, and the vet put him on like 2 weeks worth of antibiotics, and he had to wear the cone of shame. He was also on painkillers as well because it was pretty bad. He didn't even want to really walk. I mean, I still walked him, but you could tell he wasn't into it. Like it was pretty bad. For him not to want his walk is pretty serious. And oh, poor baby, I felt so bad for him. But he's better now, and his hair's mostly grown in. It's just a little shorter. I mean, I did also cut some of it because the hair that hadn't fallen out was like lying on the wound. Well, it wasn't a wound, but like it was sore skin, and it was like lying on it and irritating him. So I had to give him a makeshift snip to keep the hair away, and it looks like he'd been in a dog fight. Like there was one lady, and she was actually like, oh, did he get in a dog fight? Is he okay? Was he attacked? I was like, no, he wasn't attacked. He just got an infection from the lake. Yes, he did. Yeah. I mean, he didn't even want to go in once. He went in once willingly, and we were on like a little boat, and then he was like, no. He went back on the boat and was watching us. And then at one point he's looking down at us, and he slipped in head first, and I had to like grab him and pull him back out. Poor thing. Oh, maybe he doesn't have a good life. Maybe I'm just torturing him every day. Who knows? So yeah, I'm so proud of how you're doing. We haven't done Canicross yet. I wanted to, and we were like kind of training towards it, but it was really hot in the summer, and you can't really race them when they're hot, and haven't really gotten back to it yet. I've been pretty busy. A lot of stuff has happened, which I'm not going to get into on a YouTube video because this is a video about a puppy. But I've been busy working hard or hardly working, huh? So maybe I'll get him into that again. It's been a long time since we did a hike. Yeah. Although one problem with his hikes is he gets too excited. He turns around and he wants to jump on you. But I've not done it in a while, so maybe he's less jumpy now. Because he's mellowed out in many respects. But he is still excitable, you know. Whenever he sees Cousin, he still gets really excited. Cousin is his dog friend, my boyfriend's brother's dog. And he still gets excited. Yanks my arm out like, I've got to go see Cousin. I've got to go see Cousin. We get in Cousin's garden. And he's like, okay, I want the ball now. I don't like Cousin. I want to ignore Cousin and just play with the ball. because he's so ball obsessed. Like, I mean, you might notice that he has the ball for the walk. This is not what you do if you want to build a ball drive. If you want to build a ball drive, you have to basically take the ball away the instant he loses any attention. Like right now, you'd take it away if you wanted to build drive. But his drive is so strong, I'm just like, take the ball. Take it, have it, reduce your drive a little bit, calm down a little bit. He's still a picky boy. I've been experimenting with different foods or brands, and it's not going well. I got him like little sausages, frozen meat sausages. I mean, they were fully mixed with like fully balanced meal. I snipped the sausage cap to put it in his bowl, and the sausage actually explodes. Like, it's fully just liquid. Like, it looked horrible, and he's refused to eat it. So he's probably hungry right now. But I hope the next one he likes, because the next one is a different type. Like, it's got different meat in it. So hopefully the next one he'll like. Otherwise, I've just spent a fair bit of money just to waste it. Who knows? Maybe we can give it to cousin. What do you think? Think cousin is less picky than you? Is cousin less picky than your Popeye? No, but I'm so proud of this dog. He's done so well. He's done so well. He's such a good boy, he is. I mean, look at this man, this handsome man. At least I think he's handsome, but he's scared a few people. Even in London, when we were like on the tube, some people were just like, oh my god, and like moving to the next carriage just to get away from him because they were so scared. One guy, he sniffed a guy's bag, like entirely my fault because I wasn't paying attention. He just kind of, like in the seat across from us, he just kind of leaned over and sniffed the guy's bag. And the guy was like, oh, sorry, like trying to kick at him. It's like, what the hell, dude? No, he looks scary, but he's just like, I just want to play with my ball. I think he's asking for me to throw it now anyway. He's just like sitting there like, man, why are you talking in your phone? Why aren't you engaging with me? I mean, he's getting a longer walk than what you saw before. We're actually already past the point that you would have seen in the last video, which was like 8 months ago now. This is kind of a different route, but I'm going to wind up joining onto the route that you saw. But I'm going backwards, if that makes sense. Because sometimes you got to mix it up. You got to mix it up. You're such a good boy. If I can try to get some training ideas from him. For example, we were working on down. No. Oh, you just ruined it. Yes. We're working it down on a distance. Normally, he does that perfectly. He knows I'm recording, so he decided to mess it up. I should be able to throw the ball, have it on the ground, and he shouldn't break. And we got a foos. Come on. We got the foos. And we have heel. Oh, this is probably terrible for dog feet. And we have a heel. Hello. And I should be able to turn around and the dog turns with me. Good boy. Free! I wanted to do a BH with him, which is like the earliest behavioural title you can get. But because I'm in Austria and ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, I don't speak much German. I can't really do it. But I think he could pass his BH if we worked on his focus a little bit. Because during a BH, you need your dog to focus on you for about 10 minutes without a treat, without a reward. The only thing you can really give is a verbal praise, but only in certain sections. And I don't know if he would last that long. Maybe. I mean, sometimes I can have the ball and he will pay attention to me for like 30 minutes. When I don't even want him to pay attention to me. Like, I'm just trying to walk with the ball in my pocket and he will just stay in a heel the entire time. But you know, when I ask him to do it and it's important that it actually gets done, he'll probably be like, No. Today's not the day. Sod's law. I mean, we're kind of technically practicing, but like with no hope of ever passing, you know? I normally train him more, but because I'm holding the camera, I'm just kind of talking. But normally I'll be telling him to bring the ball to me, heel or whatever, and then... the sun's in my eyes. And then we'll throw the ball for him. And yeah, but because I'm recording, I'm kind of ignoring him a little bit, which he probably doesn't appreciate too well. But he's like, I like being outside anyway. Yeah, he's getting a nice walk in. He's a big baby. I also couldn't even walk here during the summer because the grass was literally like this tall. Like, it was way too high. It was just growing and growing and growing. So we've only started coming this way again in the last month or so. Yeah, because everything has gotten cut. And it's all walkable again, although my shoes still get wet. As you can see, the grass is wetting my shoes, which isn't so fun. He's like, Mum, stop talking. Throw the damn ball. Stand. Spin. All the way. Come. All the way. Sit. He's so tense. He's like, throw it. But he shouldn't take it unless I tell him to take it. Good boy. Free. So, I don't think I have anything really to say. I mean, anything that's positive, I suppose. Oh, well, I'm not saying I have negative things to say about the dog, but like... been praising him a little bit. Just a little bit. No, I don't think I have anything left to say. It's already... 17 minutes. Okay, yeah. Down to wrap up, puppy. So, we'll see you in like another year, another 8 months, 6 months. Hey, maybe even 1 month. Maybe something will happen. Who knows? Say bye!